It's World Premiere Wednesday here at KROQ. Got a world premiere song to play for you in exactly 1 hour, and then another one coming up at 9 o'clock this morning. Imagine Dragons world premiere, Glass Animals world premiere, songs you've never heard before on the radio. And as you know, Allie, we've already world premiered so much stuff on this show. I mean, so many songs that really got their first ever play right here on KROQ, and specifically on this show. Mm-hmm. Like, this was a world premiere song that we at one point...
Penis vagina. Penis vagina. Penis poop. Pee.
That was Penis Pasta, the remix.
Penis Pasta, goddamn.
Crystal Method remixed it.
This is Klein's daughter.
But that did remix at one point.
This was an original song on your daughter's part, and she really follows in her father's footsteps. I mean, you've written your own original songs that we play on the show all the time.
But today, actual bands you've heard of with world premiere music. We'll get to that later this morning and get you on the standby list to see 21 Pilots. Right now, though, let's take a look at what's been going on in the world. Allie's got your ADD news to get to, and then as soon as we're done with that, we kick off a brand new hour of the show. Lots to give you, including tickets to go see Bert Kreischer at the Forum for Netflix is a Joke. But first this.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for some ADD news. Oh no, my hard seltzer went flat.
All right, Klein, what are you more excited about? The new meat-fat diet that's going around, or the Costco weight loss drugs that you can now purchase?
Meat-fat diet. Meat-fat, by the way, once again, trendsetter, because if you remember, I did admit when we talked about the saddest meals we've ever eaten, I used to drink, not regularly, but a few times, the drip tray leave-ins from the George Foreman Lean Mean.
Yeah, you would. You would spread it on toast, and that's
a couple times I would spread it. A couple times I would just.
That was also the name of the show, Meat and Fat.
Yeah, I remember that. Meat and
Fat was the name of our show for a while.
Name for the show. The Lion Diet is a growing thing, mainly because of TikTok. But the basic idea is you eat tons of red meat and lots of fat. So for dinner, you might have a giant rack of ribs.
Oh, I'm already there.
Or you would have a pile of ground beef with bacon and eggs. Or for a snack, you might take a bite out of a stick of butter.
Sounds great.
This sounds like a reimagining of the Atkins diet.
Yeah.
Remember when that was a fad?
Yeah, there's been so many different incarnations of this type of diet. Of like, okay, we're just going to eliminate carbs and everything else, and we're just going to eat a ton of meat and a ton of fat because it's supposed to, according to them, like reprogram the way your body breaks down fats, and your body is using the fat for energy and burning off fat rather than carbs.
I think that I'm doing this like accidentally because people always say,
well, then you're living proof that it doesn't work.
What are you talking about? People always say, look, Klein, you look much skinnier than I thought you would look based on how you sound and how you live your life. I mean, Allie, I'm not...
but you eat pizza. That's not Atkins or meat-fat diet.
But I also eat all this other... I also eat a stick of butter sometimes. I eat all this other stuff. I do.
No, you don't. Do you really?
If I'm using butter for something and there's a little piece...
You do not, like, take a little, like, piece and put it all in your mouth, do you?
He puts it in his gums like tobacco.
I dip.
Like chewing. Yeah, like dip.
I have... If there's a little bit left but not enough left to, like, put in the fridge...
You lick it off. Everyone does that.
I don't want to waste it, so I just I put the, quote, quarter cup of butter into my mouth and suck on it slowly.
Omar, you used to do this, too. Didn't you used to save the fat?
I used to save the fat of, like, if I was eating like a steak, carne asada, whatever it was, I would think that the fat was the best part.
It is.
I would eat, like, the meat, and then I would eat the fat as a dessert.
That was his special dessert after
Very good.
Well, then you're one of the lady carnivores on TikTok. Well, so then the other thing is that at Costco now you can buy weight loss drugs. They're doing a new partnership with Sesame, which is a weight loss program where you pay this monthly fee and then you get like a custom weight loss plan that can include various weight loss drugs, and it could possibly include things like Ozempic and Wegovy. And I was like, man, Costco doing this seems so ironic, but when you think about it, it's kind of perfect because if you're on Ozempic, Costco sample size,
perfect.
That's a meal.
Yeah, but,
it's perfect.
But then you're technically buying less. I mean, they want you to buy.
Well, yeah, Costco wouldn't be making as much money, but for you, if you get you got your daily Ozempic, and then you go to Costco and you have your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you're set.
And I will not be giving any good shop compliments to people that have this in their cart. Just if you're looking
for a bunch of syringes, hey, good job.
Yeah, if you're not getting a good shop from me. Not doing it.
Did you have a question, Omar?
I was just going to say the Ozempic trend. I don't understand it because, yeah, people are losing weight, but I have not ever seen a person that lost weight on Ozempic look good.
Yeah, I think that it gives you that weird sunken in look, and
It does
I think
not look good.
And I think the other issue is that if you ever stop taking it, you just go right back to where you were.
Oh, that's
and
terrible.
Are you going to be on Ozempic forever? Because it's really not changing your daily habits. You're just getting you're getting a workaround.
Well,
you're cutting a
You
corner.
don't look good at all.
But
when you do that.
it's interesting because they say people that get a lot of plastic surgery. You go, they don't look good because it's clear they got. But then the people that are pro plastic surgery claim you don't know the ones that got good plastic surgery. Like you
So
wouldn't.
you think there's good Ozempic and bad Ozempic?
There's probably people walking around that you're like, damn, they look good, and they're all Ozempic'd out. You don't know.
Huh.
Some
Some
people-
people just go too far with it.
Yeah, like
or get like Walmart, like dollar store Ozempic.
Yes, like Wish Ozempic.
I want Wish Ozempic.
Yeah, sad sentence.
All right. I know they've been saying the big one is coming for California for a long time, but yesterday in Taiwan, they had their biggest earthquake in 25 years. It was terrifying, followed by a tsunami warning for them and even potentially for us. And then those warnings were taken away, thankfully, but hundreds of people are injured. Some people died. Some people were in the middle of a hike when it happened, and then there were rock slides. I mean, terrifying. Some people are still trapped in different rock quarries, and they're trying to get them out. And you can go down a real rabbit hole of earthquake videos when these things happen. Klein, you mentioned that video of the guy swimming laps in the pool, and then all of a sudden, the water's shaking. There's another one of a hotel that had a rooftop pool, and you see a waterfall just pouring down the side of this building because the earthquake pretty much emptied the pool.
Yeah, it's wild when you see this because you see a 7.4. I mean, that's a real shaker.
Yeah.
And
because we have like little fours, and even a 4.0 does feel like something.
right, but if you're close enough to the epicenter, then it does feel pretty massive. I mean, there's been times where I'm in the valley and it feels like it's happening in my house because it happened, in
And then
or,
you look at the map, you're like, it must be right next to me,
Right.
and then it's like off in the Pacific Ocean, and you're like, oh,
and I'm
a
the,
pussy.
The other thing that sucks about I go in my head, I'm like, that's definitely a 6.3, and then it'll be like it was a 2.1.
I know, and I'm like,
I'm like,
it's
all right,
gonna
all
be a
right.
little bigger
I have
than
no
that.
idea. We kick off a brand new hour of the show, and we do it right now.
Klein Alley Show.
Your guys' show keeps me going throughout the week. I've got a 100-mile commute every day, and I just appreciate your guys' show. I've been listening to you guys from the beginning. Take care, guys. Love you. Sweet dippins. Ah.
Oh my goodness.
Da, 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 da.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Good morning and welcome to a world premiere Wednesday as we world premiere 2 brand new songs from KROQ artists later this morning. Get you on a standby list to travel internationally, a location of your choosing, C21 Pilots, and more. If you need us, we're here at 800-520-1067.
Man.
The phone numbers to call the show or text the show are 800-520-1067.
909 said, I love glass animals, but in my opinion, if you're not about to play Penis Pasta again, I don't want to hear any new music.
Well, Penis Pasta, goddamn, may play again at some point
That's
this
little
morning.
parentheses around it. Goddamn.
A lot of people are new listeners to the show. We take that for granted that people are discovering us every day for the first time, and they don't even know the backstory between Penis Pasta, goddamn. But you can get all caught up probably on the podcast that goes with the show, and who knows, maybe one of these days we'll give you another origin story special. This hour, Jake finally confronted his girlfriend. He has not had relations, or as he calls it, manifestations with her since December.
It makes me want to throw up.
It really is gross. It is
You
so
want to
gross.
manifest?
So we
manifest.
asked him to confront her about this and see what she said, and he hid his phone. He duct taped his phone to himself like he was, one of those rats that was trying to bust the mafia, a sting operation. And he has the audio, which we're going to take a listen to together in just a moment. My wife confronted me about something that she wants me to do. I'm not excited about it, even
Am
a
I the
little
only
bit.
one not getting confronted?
And I think your wife does all her stuff behind your back, so that's why. You don't have to worry about that. So we'll get to that this hour as well, and we'll give you some tickets, 4-pack, to go to the Renaissance Pleasure Fair happening Saturdays and Sundays at the Santa Fe Dam Recreation Area, April 6th through the May 19th. There we go.
Goddamn.
I got it out. All right. Lots going on. Let me say hi to Angel, who's on the phone right now. KROQ. Good morning, Angel.
Good morning, guys. Just want to say I love your show. You guys are so funny. But also, I have a question for Omar.
Hey,
on your
what is
road
it?
trip, you guys go to the Four Corners state? I don't know where that's at, but I know there's a state.
Oh, is that kind of like where, like, Arizona, California, and Nevada, and maybe Utah meet or something like that?
No, dummy.
Something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I know there's something like that.
You're talking about
Nah.
Omar's road trip. We got a lot of people that have reached out to us about this itinerary we posted. Omar went on a road trip with his family. Every minute of the road trip was planned out. Every second of where they went. And if they didn't have time, no kids, no pictures in the car.
No,
we got to go.
It wasn't like that.
And,
it wasn't that
And
rushed.
we posted the itinerary, and people cannot even believe that you put this
It
much
was
effort
fun.
into
Yeah,
it.
but some people are really into it. They're like, can you send me this
I know.
itinerary? I want to do this road trip day by day, exactly following it.
Yeah, a lot of people said they're going to go on what they're calling the Omar road trip, the Ode
Dude,
trip.
it worked out great, especially in Denver. Everything was so close together. We got everything done in maybe 3.5 hours. It was crazy. It's very leisurely. It sounds crazy, but it's not.
Still up on our socials at Klein Alley Show if you
Four
want to
Corners
see.
is Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, and Arizona.
Oh, okay. No, I don't have any interest in seeing that, BS.
All right, thank you. We'll get to Jake's controversy next, Karen.
Klein Alley Show! Mornings on KROQ!
106.7 KROQ.